Yeah, dude.
There's a new lady in my life, and her name is MoonPie. And you're probably wondering, but what about Wendy? Wendy used to go with me everywhere on tour, but once we started traveling on a tour bus, it became evident that Wendy was terrified. So Wendy is now retired and living out her days at the Radical Ranch in Tennessee, which left me with no dog on tour, and that made me very sad. We're about to take my tour bus to an animal shelter to test drive some dogs to see if they like riding on the bus. The first dog we took a ride with was named Melody, and she seemed perfectly happy on the bus. But the people at the shelter said very nice things about a dog named Opal. So we took that one on a test drive, and she too had no problem with riding on the bus. She doesn't seem to give a fuck. Plus, she was way more affectionate. So I filled out a foster agreement, which made me temporarily responsible for her. If it didn't work out, I wanted to make sure that I rehomed her. So I scheduled a meet and greet later that week at the same shelter. But when we went back to the Radical Ranch, first she met Wendy, and that was perfect. Oh, they love each other right away. And I walked Wendy and Opal around the trail together, and that went great. Sisters. Then I introduced Opal to the goats. Good girl. Even the cats she got along with right away. And when it was time for bed, she proved to be the greatest snuggler ever. So it became clear pretty much right away that this is my dog forever. But I still had the meet and greet at the shelter to try to find homes for as many other animals as I could. And man, it was pouring rain. I was taking photos with people for hours, telling everybody I'm gonna pay the adoption fees if anybody adopts an animal. All right, we are in the rain 4 hours for the dogs and the cats. And I think we got 14 animals adopted, which ties my previous record from when I did a meet and greet at the Toronto Humane Society. But I wasn't really feeling the name Opal. And I had my buddy JP at the Radical Ranch working on this springs thing on the car. You may know JP as the shady prop master of Jackass. Going all the way back 20 years, he built every torture device, every contraption we rode. JP's epic. He said that she should be named MoonPie. And I was like, dude, she's marked like a cow, so we can call her Moo Moo for short, because cows say moo. Yeah. And once her name was officially MoonPie, we had to get on the road for my Super Dummy tour. And the first show was in Arizona. So we rode the bus all the way there, and in every different city, we went on a bitchin' ass hike, because I use this app to find epic hikes. And I love it. It's called All Trails. We have been going hiking every single day, everywhere we go, and we have been on the most epic trails ever. That's why she's so pooped out right now, because we went hiking for hours today. And I'm such a fitness maniac, after hours of hiking, I'll unfold my killer Helix bicycle and go ride like 15-20 miles. And I post rad maps and photos of all my exercises in my new personal fitness group on my Whoop app. Yeah, dude. But while I'm riding and she's on the bus, you can be damn sure she's gonna protest by leaving a big loaf of shit on the floor and a puddle of pee. And she won't let herself get completely emptied out, because she's gotta save some for when I'm on stage doing the actual show, so that when I come back in from the venue, I can find more poo and pee. Such a considerate baby. And she sticks right with me all the time. If I'm lounging or doing yoga, she doesn't give a fuck what I'm doing. She's hanging out on me while I was getting a crazy tattoo on my ball sack. Of course, if you want to see that hilarious tattoo, you're gonna have to catch me on my Super Dummy tour, because I can't show it anywhere else. I can't fucking stand it. This dog is such an angel. She makes me so happy. And shelters all over the country, I think even the world, are in the middle of the gnarliest crisis because fewer people are adopting, more people are abandoning animals at the shelters, so they're at full capacity. They don't have the funds to take care of all the animals. It's just the most sad crisis. So I implore all of you to go to the shelter and adopt a dog or a cat because, man, they will enrich your life so much. That's all there is to it. It's just companionship makes us happy. And you know what else makes us happy is laughter. And when you come see my Super Dummy tour, you will laugh your ass off. Guaranteed. So here are the dates that I've got coming up. And man, get to the shelter and rescue an animal. And thank you for watching. I love you. Mwah. Oh yeah, and check out my daily routine video right here.